Okay, so after the pre-assessment, we're now going to have a go at kick-starting our topic. So today, you're going to make your own aeroplane. Miss Ford is going to make her own passport and her own boarding card. So you can download this passport sheet from our website, or it'll be in your pack. And you should also have some boarding cards. If you haven't got either of these and you can't print them out, then have a go at drawing them. So now you're going to work with me to make a passport and a boarding pass, and then you're going to hop on board your own aeroplane and you're going to pretend that you're taking off. You might want to lay this out in your lounge or on your bed. Make sure you ask a grown-up first. Miss Ford's going to have a go at laying hers out in the classroom. Okay, so let's have a go at making the passport. Your sheet will be printed out like this. You're going to cut around the edge, all the way around the edge. Don't cut down the middle. So all the way around the edge. So your passport now looks like this. Now it's all a bit upside down and a bit wonky. So we're going to fold it in half like this. So these two lines match up and push down along the crease. Then we're going to flip it over and fold it in half again. Push down and fold it over. Then you've got your very own passport. Now you can spend some time colouring in the front of your passport. Now old British passports used to be brown, but the new British passports, since we've left the EU, are blue. So you can colour in your passport either brown or blue. It's completely up to you. Or you might want to choose a different funky colour. Then inside of your passport, we're going to need to put some of our information. So we're going to start with needing a picture of us. So we're going to do a portrait shot. So that's just above your shoulders. And Miss Ford's going to just do her shoulders here and her neck coming up and then her head. Now it must look like us or we won't be allowed on the aeroplane. So I'm going to give myself some yellow hair and it comes down a little bit at the front. Now so you might want to take a little bit longer than Miss Ford. You might think, oh, Miss Ford, you're rushing a little bit with your colouring. So you might want to take just a little bit longer. But I'm just trying to show you nicely for our video. Now, I love pink. So Miss Ford will be wearing a pink top on her, or a pink dress on her passport photo. And I'm thinking, oh, what colour are my eyes? You might need to have a look in the mirror. My eyes are brown, so I need some brown eyes. And you're not really meant to smile on your passport photo, but I know that's a bit tricky, so I'm going to have a nice smile. And then I'm going to need some eyebrows and some eyelashes and a little nose. There we go. Now you're going to need to fill out some of your information. So my name is Miss Ford, and last week you had to go at practicing writing your name in handwriting, so you should be really good at this. And then it asks for a signature. Now you might see mummy's signature or daddy's or nanny's signature and they look a bit bonkers, so you can have a go at doing a fancy signature. Ooh. Now my passport number is 12345. And you can give yourself a little bit of a description, your gender, so that means if you're a male or a female, boy or a girl, age and where you come from. So I'm going to fill out my information now. So description, I'm going to put teacher. Gender, I'm going to put lady, or you might put female or male. And age, Miss Ford is now 27 and her home country is England. In my description, I could maybe put where I'm from. Nuneaton. There we go. Then you can spend some time just decorating and colouring in your passport so it's nice and colourful when you go on your aeroplane flight. Once you've completed your passport, you can then make your boarding card. And these are two things we have to go on an aeroplane. You have to have a passport to be able to move around different countries so people know who you are and where you are. And then a boarding pass needs to match up with your passport. So the information on your passport and your boarding pass need to match up so that they know the right person has got the right ticket. So with your boarding pass, it might look like this, and we've given you two because you might want to make one for mummy or daddy or your brother or sister. They might want to come on your flight as well. So you're going to cut round the outside of your boarding pass and it will look like this. You've got two. So I'm just going to make one for me, but you might want to make one for somebody else. I suppose I could make one for Mrs. Phillips and let her come on my flight as well. So my boarding pass is going to need my name, Miss Ford. And then you're going to need to choose where you're going from. Now, Nuneaton doesn't have an airport, so you might want to search a local airport to here. Miss Ford's flown from East Midlands or Birmingham before, so she's going to go from Birmingham. Birmingham. That's where I'm leaving from. And then where shall I go to? Oh, have a think now. Where would you like to go? If you could go anywhere in the world on an aeroplane, where would you go right now? I think Miss Ford would go to Australia. Australia. Now remember, all of these are proper nouns, so they're all going to need capital letters. And then the date, oh, I'm going to go today, boys and girls. So it's going to be the 22nd of the 2nd, which is February, and it's going to be 2021. And what time should we leave? Oh, I don't fancy getting up too early today. I might go about 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. I think, so I can have some dinner first and then I can depart at 6 p.m. Oh, I'm going to go from gate number 54. This can be any number. You just need to fill out this information on the other side of the ticket, because that is where the air hostess will take the information, or the attendant that checks your information. So you have to copy this information again, and this will be ripped off when you board your flight. There we go. Then you can make one for somebody else. So I might make one for Mrs. Phillips, and she's going to come on the exact same flight from the same place to the same place on the same date and at the same time as me, because we're going on the aeroplane together. Once you've done and you go onto the aeroplane, you can just fold this bit down the line and it will just make it easier when you go onto your flight. The stewardess, which might be your mummy, daddy, brother or sister or grandma, can just pull off that bit. You keep your boarding pass, they keep your information. There we go. Okay, boys and girls, so I've got my passport and my boarding pass, and I've got my suitcase, and I'm off on my holidays. So here I go. I'm going up the steps to my aeroplane. Up I go. And I'm stepping on board. Oh, here's the pilot. Hi, pilot. Do you want to check my passport? That's me, Miss Ford. And that's my half of the boarding pass. Thanks, pilot. So I'm off, I'm going onto my plane. Oh, I'm gate number 54. I'm ticket number B. So I'm stepping onto my aeroplane. Oh, wow. I was sitting here just behind the pilot. I'm going to put my passport and my boarding pass away into my suitcase. Just waiting for everybody else to get on the flight. Oh, I'm a bit nervous. Oh, I know. I'll have some drinks and snacks while I wait. Ooh, yummy. I hope the air hostess will be here, or the steward, with something else for me. You might want some snacks on your aeroplane, boys and girls. Right, strap yourselves in. And now, watch my safety video, and then we're going to take off. Have fun on your aeroplane. Bye.